Welcome to the Caddo Convos, the podcast that explores the vibrant community of businesses thriving in Caddo Office Reimagined. We're here to shine a light on the incredible entrepreneurs and professionals who make the most of our private offices, co-working spaces, and day office rentals in the Dallas-Fort Worth suburbs. Join us as we share their stories, celebrate their successes, and dive into the benefits of working in a space that's close to home but offers so much more than working from home. Let's get started with today's conversation. So today on the Caddo Convos, I'm talking to my friend Sophie Nguyen of Paramount Tax. How are you, Sophie?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm very well. I'm glad you're here. Let's talk about Paramount Tax. How long have you been in business, and what do you do there? I can make an assumption it has the word tax, but go ahead.
Yeah. So we do tax bookkeeping, obviously for like businesses, personal. We do tax advisory for founders that need more advanced strategy to lower their tax bill. That's like our jam, basically. Okay. I have fantastic partner that I work with, Tiffany. I think a lot of people here in the Caddo office here knows Tiffany.
Oh, great!
And we have different strengths.
Yeah.
Which we partner in different different area. So I'm more on the marketing sales side, and she's more on the compliance operation, technical side of the tax business. So
is Tiffany's business a strategic partner, or are you the same business?
We co-own. We co-own business.
Paramount.
Yeah,
Great.
We co-own Paramount offices.
Excellent. And your location here is at Caddo Office Reimagined at the Maple Shade location, which is in Plano. And how long have you officed here?
So it's been 2 years, more than 2 years. Yeah. We work with a lot of businesses inside the office.
Yes, of course.
Next door. Everyone knows us and we in BNI group.
Okay.
So SEO has been great.
That's wonderful.
From the Paramount Tax corporate, they do a really good job on the SEO. So we have people just like ring our phone.
Dude, so Paramount Tax are you a franchise? Is it
we're a franchise.
So you're a franchise?
So we're franchise. We franchisee.
A franchisee, gotcha.
Yeah, we franchisee, and it's the biggest CPA firm franchise in the nation.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Where are they based? Do they have a corporate office?
They're corporate in Utah.
I say it's you as well, right?
Yeah,
it's
Utah.
Part of your organization.
Yeah.
So what drove you to, from a franchisee standpoint, whenever you're looking for a franchisor, a larger corporate entity to join with, to buy from, essentially, to buy your franchise.
Yeah.
What drove you to Paramount Tax? Like, what was the value that they had that made it make sense for you to start that business?
Well, to be honest with you, like it's more a personal relationship kind of thing.
Okay.
So Tiffany bought into Paramount before I even joined the business with her, but she did a lot of research on different things. H&R Blocks. Yeah. We charge the same price with H&R Blocks.
Okay.
And H&R Blocks, you don't have a CPA or an enrolled agent, like somebody with credential to sign off your tax filing with the IRS, right?
Oh, wow.
But with us, you always have somebody with credential oversee your tax and make sure everything correct and be responsible for it.
So that makes sense because then you have someone who's really watching out for your filing.
Exactly.
And making sure you're filing properly. You say, there's two sides of your business, which is personal and business. What are the typical businesses you would serve? Just about anybody, right? And under the Caddo roof here, we probably have a few dozen businesses that are possibly, and some are your customers. Talk to me about the business needs for what you offer.
Yeah, so the business need always, you always need bookkeeping, and then somebody gonna need more of like a CFO role, which is projection and control, like control your budget, control your expense, make sure you hit your profit margin or your target.
Yeah.
For example, Tiffany's husband, he's a dentist. He's owned a dental practice for 13 years, right? So there's dental practice come to us and they're like, I've been working, but I haven't make really any money. Like, and my business is bringing in 1.2 million a year, and I'm the dentist working in it. I'm not making much money. I need to renovate. I need to do this equipment and all that. So I'm like, hold on, right? So we need to take a look through your business, see what is the allocation of budget you have. Like, are you hiring more hygienists than you need? Do you pay more for equipment than you need? Do the insurance didn't pay you the right way? Like all of these things inside the business that matters. So there's CPA knows about it. There's CPA don't know about it.
Right.
So Tiffany's running that business together with her husband for the past 13 years. So she knows the medical side of that. So that's why we naturally attract more dentists, attract more medical practice owners. They're not really doctors.
Right. But
they can own
therapists, chiropractors.
med spa.
Yeah, med spas. That makes sense.
Yeah. So we kind of know, and then help them with the projection, help to keep them accountable. So in 6 months, in a year, they have to really have profit. Because entrepreneur, it's like it doesn't stop. You go to sleep thinking about it,
Absolutely,
right? It's a lot of risk, a lot of time, and then sometimes all of these numbers you forgot about it, and it's just doesn't bring any profit back to your family.
Right.
And oh, you've been working a lot building a business, but what is it left for you?
Right. And I can attest that, for the longest time, Sophie, we did the books ourselves.
Yeah.
Which I can tell you, once you hire a qualified and skilled bookkeeper like yourself, it changes your world. Like you said, I no longer go to sleep worrying about my numbers, because when it's like anything else in your life, when you're organized, you know where everything is. You can make projections because you have what you know what you have. You know what you're missing and can make strategy there. So do you also perform, let's say someone comes to you and their books are a mess. How do you approach getting their books up to where you can, so they can be right. File their taxes properly and go forward. So what's your process there?
Yeah, so we always go back to clean up. For example, since when they didn't, reconcile
How
their
far
book
back can you go on average? Is it 5 years or less? Or?
It depends on the clients.
Yeah, fair.
Right?
Fair.
But usually tax, you go back 3 years.
3 years.
So there's people that that didn't file tax for 5 years, then they go to the tax resolution company, which our partner, we can, guide them there too.
Sure.
But business come to us usually a year catch up, a year and a half catch up is normal, because it's not something that urgent for them. Because, with business, you eat problems for breakfast.
Yeah.
You're waking up with problems, right? So bookkeeping is the last thing on your table, unless you have to file tax or you pay a penalty.
Right.
And then if you want to pay, your tax is correct or not, you have to go back to the bookkeeping.
Yep. That makes sense. Yeah. That's the other thing, like anything else. If you don't keep good records,
right,
you don't have a way to dispute anything, to correct anything.
Yeah.
And so let's talk about your current client load and what type of clients are you looking for? Is there a certain specialty that you're looking for? People, you mentioned obviously the medical side, the dentist, the med spas and whatnot.
So I think we can do tax prep for almost anyone.
Okay.
So it's a kind of like a commodity, but there's CPA firm that know how to do tax advisory, and there's firm that don't really know how to navigate it. So I'm lucky coming from the investment side. It means syndication, and with that, it comes with a lot of advanced tax benefits. So combine that with the technical side that Tiffany specialized on the past 20 years of her life working with big four companies. We came up with a lot of strategy to help people that making 1.5 million plus, right, have to pay $500,000, $500,000 in tax.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, so those are kind of like our jam, because those are the clients that benefit the most from us. Imagine you work with any CPA. Usually they should, make you comply to the IRS, right? But they're not there to help you save money on tax. A lot of people mistake that's their purpose.
Right.
But it's hard to pay somebody $2,000 and expect them to save you $500,000.
Right.
It's not working that way. Math doesn't add up, right?
Yeah.
And also, and you cannot come to the tomorrow is the deadline of the IRS and then tell me to save you the tax last year.
Right.
So
that's a miracle is what you're asking for, and
kind of miracle,
and that doesn't happen in this area.
Yeah, it's hard to happen. It's not like it doesn't happen. It still happen. We still can look backward, and there's a few tax strategy, advanced strategy that you can really go back, but limited, very limited.
Yeah.
The wiggle room is very small, right?
Yeah,
and then if you plan ahead, so it's like, okay, 2025 is about to end. If I want to do something about 2025, I have to do it now.
Yes.
Right? And a lot of things that we offer has the deadline too. Like November is the deadline that you have to do this, or you're not going to reduce your tax bill.
It sounds like when finding someone like you to help with your business, even if you haven't planned ahead, it's kind of like planting a tree. That old thing's like the best time to plant is years ago, but the second best is right now.
Correct.
So if they're hiring you, the best thing they can do is start talking to you now.
Yeah.
Not expect miracles, but more about it. Once you engage with someone like yourself who is a planner, who can get them organized, the sooner they will get to that space. But like you said, it does take time.
Yeah.
And you have to commit to bringing on someone that can help you, and that's what you're offering.
Yeah, and it's more of almost like we offer really solid warranty.
Yeah.
Which means that, okay, if we don't provide a value that on the tax advisory side, we don't charge that much, because we just want to be your normal CPA as well.
Yeah.
But we can go the extra miles to help with, whether CFO or whether tax planning on top of that.
Right.
So if it doesn't bring you any value, you don't get a huge deduction out of it. We're not going to charge for it. But it's worth a conversation to see whether it's even possible.
Right.
Because a lot of people don't think it's possible, especially when you roll as an entrepreneur, right? You roll to 6-figure, 7-figure, 8-figure, but you keep the same CPA when you just out of college.
Right.
It's a wrong move, because that CPA didn't grow with you.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And given all of the different services you offer, including fractional CFO, the planning side is where a lot of people miss as well.
Yeah.
You've been here for 2 years in the Caddo Office Reimagine.
Yeah.
What made you decide to be a part of this organization? What was the appeal?
It's just amazing. Like there's one day that we're in the car and my 3.5 years old at the back seat, and we drove through a Caddo office in North Plano, and he didn't know how to read, and he's looking at us and said, "Oh, Caddo," and I was like, that's something. Warm to him. He comes sometime. He hang out in the space. He likes it, and us the same.
That's wonderful.
It's where my connection happen. People like you, meet people like you, learn about other entrepreneur. We have a common area that we can hang out and meet people. And I love people. I love entrepreneur. I love talking to you guys, working together, and have dreams.
Yeah.
So
and
that's what Caddo is about.
Yeah, agreed. And it's the space here allows for entrepreneurs like yourself to meet others and find ways to work together.
Correct.
That's
great.
great.
Exactly that.
Well, so just to let people know, what's the best way to reach you? You have a website set up? Do you have tell me about that.
Yeah, we right here in Caddo, Maple Shade.
Okay.
So can always find us. Between me and Tiffany, we own several locations of Paramount Tax in Richardson area, Plano area, and soon to be Carrollton.
Okay, great.
Arlington, Mansfield, But reach out to me personally. I love to connect with, it's a high trust business.
Yes.
I know like you don't trust your tax or bookkeeping with anyone. So you want to like the person that you're working with.
Of course.
So don't mind to reach out to me. My cell phone is 914-414-7574. Kind of like a lot of four, but
Yep, that's easy.
but it's easy to remember.
Yeah.
Just reach out to me and say that like, hey, I'm Caddo member. Also, we have, special pricing for Caddo people.
Oh, great.
Yeah. If
wonderful.
you reach out and you a Caddo person, whether you social membership or you have a switch here, we give you 10% discount right off the bat.
And if y'all are listening and you weren't quick enough to write that down, scroll down in the show notes. I put her phone number, her website, and other information there, so you can reach out to Sophie that way and get to know each other. Because that's how we do business.
That's how we do business.
Great.
We know business with people we know, like, and trust.
That's correct. Well, Sophie, it's been great talking to you. I've enjoyed having you here on the Caddo Convos today.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for joining us today on the Caddo Convos podcast. A huge shout out to our incredible network of members for making our community vibrant and supportive. If you're looking to boost your productivity and reduce the isolation of working from home, consider joining us at Caddo Office Reimagine. Our spaces are designed to meet your evolving needs, support remote work, and foster a sense of community that's hard to find at home. Whether you're a startup aiming for growth, a freelancer seeking a professional setting, or a company looking to optimize resources, Caddo offers a perfect blend of flexibility and innovation. By joining us, you'll be a part of a dynamic business ecosystem that helps you thrive. For more information, visit caddooffices.com. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on Caddo Convos.